that logo means it's the top of the second hour here on Kpoppin. I'm your host, Isak. If you are just joining us, we have the True Tech timestamps that have come to an end. So for those of you who participated, thank you so much for that. Today is going to be, unfortunately, our last day with Steven, but it's just for now. We just originally had him in for 5 weeks. This is the 5th week. That's the only reason. We're going to miss him, I know, but we're going to try to find a way to have him back in the studio. No worries. So today's main topic anyways, is going to be breakup. So if you have any more requests for us, send them in. And also we're going to hopefully be seeing a little bit of a nice end penalty for today. But we'll see. We'll see. You never know. I might get the penalty. I don't want to be too happy about it yet because I already have a penalty for Tuesday. So what we're going to do is dive into officially our second hour here on the show. It is Thursday and we need to dive into this ever so hot track. It is none other than one of the hottest girl groups right now on the K-pop scene. We got Les Seraphim with their debut track, which is Fearless, and they are fearless on top of the charts at the moment. So we're going to take a listen to that. See you guys back after this with Steven on the mic.
Arirang.
Radio.
It's time to spill the tea with Steven. On Tea Time with Steven, our last week with this precious soul, we get a chance to spill the tea on certain topics and get your requests in. And we've got the precious Steven in the studio. Hi.
Hello. I'm back.
You're back. How are you? Well, I'm back.
You're back.
I'm back with
yes.
you. How were you in my absence? Did you have fun?
Yes. So I was kind of worried because, meeting new people isn't that easy.
Okay.
But
so
yes.
you're an I.
Yes, I'm an I. Correct.
Okay. So we're shy when it comes to new people.
Yes.
But it was doable.
Yes.
Okay.
It turned out good.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously the few interactions we've had, you're a little bit more comfortable with me now.
Yes.
Now that you have to leave.
Yeah. This happens every time.
Okay, no, hold on. Now that since we're on the topic of I's and E's, so how long does it, because you're a singer.
Yes.
You're a singer, boo. Now you have to meet people for a living.
Right.
So if you want to get close to somebody, how long do you think it takes for you to kind of not feel awkward or intimidated by an individual?
Right. Well, I find it easier with getting closer with English people.
Okay.
Yes, English speakers. Maybe it's because when I was in Australia, I was really sick of myself being awkward around new people. Mm-hmm. So I went out there just meeting random people.
Right.
Of my friends.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And I guess that kind of helped me. But then in Korea, I never did that.
So it's a new environment.
Yeah.
It's kind of now I have to relearn how to be less of an I.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
okay.
I don't know. It takes me it doesn't take that long.
Right.
Mm.
But it does take some time.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. So just for future reference, for anybody who has Steven on their show, it's just he's shy. He's a shy I. Okay?
Yeah.
So just have him on the show for 5 weeks and then he'll open up and it'll be his last show. And then it's going to be awkward again. No, we'll just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
All right. So tea time with Steven is going to be the fun time for today. We do like to warm things up. So I was taking a peek at the warm up balance question for today, and I'm kind of worried that maybe Steven has never done this before. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. So, Steven, could you read our warm-up balance question for today?
Yes.
And let's see if you've had this experience.
All right. So, warm up. Standing in the hell subway for 30 minutes.
지옥철. Oh, so
yes.
지옥철 for 30 minutes.
30 minutes during rush hour.
Okay.
Versus 1.5 hours on a bus sitting down with no one on it.
Have you been on Korea's subway system when it was 지옥철?
Yes, I think I have been in
You
it.
have?
Yes. and I was really worried about my shoes.
Oh. Talked from a true shoe lover.
I was like, please stay away from my shoes.
Not about if my wallet's going to get stolen. Not if somebody's going to nudge me in the head or in the chest.
Yes.
Don't step on my shoes.
Yes.
Okay. So, what would you choose? So obviously this is a time difference. So are you going to go a shorter time frame in an uncomfortable experience, or are you going to be in a comfortable experience but have a lot longer of a commute? What would you choose?
Right. So this is on the way back home, right? So you're not in a rush.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It says during rush hour, so 출퇴근길 for both of them. So you're going to work. So you're going to and from work. So it's both. You're going to and from. Is it going to be just like 30 minutes of me just like, listening to music, can't look at my phone, but I'm going to be a sardine for 30 minutes? Or you're leisurely sitting on a bus, like nobody's on it, but it takes an hour and a half to get to work and then from work. So how would you do it?
I think 1 hour and a half on a bus, just sitting down, sleeping, just enjoying your personal space.
I think this is the first time Steven and I have ever agreed on anything. I would agree with him, but just for the sake of it, I'll go with the sardines standing in the subway. 지옥철 너무 싫어. It's so bad.
Yeah,
okay, let's talk about our experiences on there. So, if you were to describe this, because I know that there's a few countries that I think have it similar. India has a few train systems that do this. I think Japan also sees this happening as well. So if you were to describe it to somebody who's never been on a subway, especially like this, what was your experience like?
My experience, so I've been waiting for this subway to come for like, I don't know, like 10 minutes.
Right.
And it's here.
Right.
And I try to get in, but I can't because there's so many people in the way.
And there's like nobody's coming out. There's just more people going in.
Yeah. So even the people that wants to come out can't come out. Even the people that wants to go in can't go in. So yeah, I'm just stuck there. I missed that subway and I'm like, great.
Oh, so you let that one go?
Yeah, because I couldn't get in.
Okay.
Yes.
And then once you got in, what was it like?
Yes, and once I got in, like, you know how usually you have to hold on to something?
Right.
So you keep your balance. You don't need to do that. And you're standing up.
Right.
Not sitting down. You're standing up because people, it's like a roller coaster seatbelt.
Oh.
They just keep you packed in. So yeah, you're just arms down, not holding anything. And yeah. Definitely. Yeah, and it smells like sweat. It just smells gross.
Yeah. I feel that it smells different at different times.
Right.
So like on the way to work, it's a mix of shampoo, like bathing products, like soap or something, wet cologne, hair, cologne, a little bit of sweat, especially if it's like the summertime, because they have to like walk to the subway. And then on the way back from work, there's a smell of alcohol in the air. There's probably some cigarette smoke too. There's going to be a little bit of kogi place smell on there too. Some Korean barbecue up in there, like the ashy smell. Yeah. It's an experience.
Yes.
I mean, honestly, if it was like 10 minutes standing in Seoktar, I would have gone with Seoktar.
Right.
Like right off the bat.
Right.
10 minutes, I can do it. Like maybe 3 stops. Like 10 minutes. Stops, like 3 stops, 10 minutes. But 30 minutes is like what? 6, 7 stops?
Right, yeah.
6, 7 stops. Oh, wow.
Not happening.
Not happening. It sounds like these you probably enjoy the fact that you're from Australia.
Yeah.
I mean, subways are very convenient, but not really convenient.
Right, yeah. Yes.
I love how he's just like, I don't really want to think of it anymore. Do I have to picture myself back in that place doing what I have to do. On public transportation in general, I know that you said that if you choose the second one, you would probably sleep.
Yes.
Are you a sleeper, or do you look at your phone, or?
I actually don't look at my phone a lot.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not that because I, get car sick or whatever. I don't know. I just feel more comfortable just looking around.
Okay.
Or just taking a nap.
Have you ever slept, like fallen asleep on somebody's shoulder that you didn't know on public transportation? Because you said that you were on the bus. In most buses in Korea, they have at least 2 to 3 seats.
Right.
Next to each other.
I don't think I have on a bus, but maybe on a subway I have.
Yeah.
Yes, like not like fully on the shoulder, but like I was kind of leaning onto them.
You nudged off.
Yeah, and then I'll wake up and be like, oh no, I don't know that person.
Do you get off? Because certain people, like if they're so embarrassed, like if they like fell asleep on somebody, but they're like, oh, and then they get up and then they like get off.
No,
yeah, there's people that do that.
Oh.
I have. The people is me. I've done that. I don't know. I don't normally sleep on public transportation. I can never get that comfortable. I think I should. I think I should contemplate if I should say this or not. After a night of partying, I was going to church. The perfect repent and start over situation after clubbing on a Saturday night. And I was just so tired. I think I was a little hungover. I ended up like falling, like nodding off, and I nodded off and fell on the person's shoulder. So like the fall itself woke me up, and the person looked at me like I was some crazy person. And then I got off at the next stop. And then I got back on the next train.
No.
But yeah.
Oh.
I feel that, Steven, you're such a good, innocent boy. You've never done that.
Yeah. I mean, if I do fall asleep on someone, I just say sorry and then,
Okay.
just stay there.
I love how you pivoted away from the actual clubbing and then going to church question.
Right.
You would have never done that.
On my sister's wedding, so we had a what do you call it? After party?
The reception?
Oh yeah, reception. Yes, and then we drank quite a bit, but it was on a Saturday night.
Oh, so you did do it.
Yes.
It was a family gathering, but you did do it.
Yes. And then on the next day,
Okay. Well, at least it was a family. That's the kind of good. That's the kind of drinking you need to learn.
Yeah.
Don't do what I did. Don't follow me. That's never good. Okay. So, fam, this is pretty much how we warm up our balance game. I would have lost today, definitely. Standing in the tubes for 30 minutes. I don't think anybody would have chosen that. Even if it takes me an hour longer, everybody wants to sit on a bus with nobody on it for an hour and a half. Just don't touch me. But I feel that we're going to get into our topic for today. It is kind of a breakup topic, so we're going to go into a little bit more of that later. But we are going to read one of the requests for today. So our first request before we officially announce what the balance question for the main event is, we are going to be looking at, I think, Mama Moo's request. So could you read the story for us?
Yes, so this is by Nicole. Tea time request, Egotistic by Mama Moo. Hello, Steven. Welcome back. Not sure if I can appeal to you with this song, but I'm sending this in since its theme is my number one red flag and sign to break up with someone. Like, why stay in a relationship if the other person is only thinking about his/herself when it's supposed to be a partnership?
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that a red flag for you too? Yes,
not a red flag, but it might be kind of like, oh, this is something we need to fix. But yeah, not to the point where it's like, I can't.
Run away.
Yeah.
Red flag. It's not going to be one of those for you. Okay. Interesting. You know what? Nicole, I never thought about it this way. The song. I know it's 너나 잘해, which pretty much is talking about somebody who is being too narcissistic and egotistic as well.
Yeah.
But I never realized that could be a problem in a relationship.
Right.
I've never realized that could be like a red flag. I feel that it could be a red flag for me too.
It could.
I don't think I've ever met anybody who had those kind of characteristics. Right. I don't think that I've ever met somebody who had that kind of like a persona. Maybe. Good. Yeah, let's not date those type of people. Yeah. Let's not mistake confidence with being narcissistic.
I don't think it'll be fun.
Right.
Yes.
I mean, think about it. Steven, you're dating somebody and all they think about is them.
Right. No.
Everything they want to do is just them. Like the world has to revolve around them. Like, Steven, you can't go to your schedule. You have to come to me because it's my birthday.
Well, birthday, yeah, maybe.
But you have to go say, what if, oh no.
Okay.
Steven, no, you have to be careful. You said he was listening outside. If you have a schedule and it's your girlfriend's birthday.
Right.
You're not going to leave, not go to schedule and go to her birthday.
Yeah, schedule first.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
I don't want to get him in deeper trouble. So what we're going to do is take a quick song break, and then we're going to really talk about what our topic is for today and which team you're going to be on. So get ready for that. In the meantime, we've got Nicole's requested Mamamoo 너나 잘해. 이거의 stick, and we'll see you guys back after this with more of our tea time.
Music that you want to dance to. Arirang Radio.
It's Tea Time with Steven Day. We listened to Mamamoo's track 너나 해. It's not 너나 잘해. I think I'm trying to caption a Korean film. 너나 잘하세요. But yes, that was 너나 해 by Mamamoo. Thank you, Nicole, for your request. And we need to officially get into this week's topic. It's about breakups, and the worst breakup is... Steven, read the two choices we have this week.
So, transition dating versus going MIA.
Right.
Yeah.
So, 환승 이별 or transition dating is kind of a very Korean thing. Terminology-wise.
Right.
It's very universal.
Right.
But it's, so for anybody who doesn't know what 환승 연애 is, Steven, could you kind of explain it to our listeners?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully. Okay.
So our mascots are popcorn and caramel. So use popcorn and caramel as an example.
Yes. So. All right. Whoa. All right. So I'm dating popcorn, right?
Right.
Yes. I'm dating popcorn, but then. So yeah, I'm dating popcorn, and I kind of got sick of popcorn.
Right.
Yes. And then I see caramel on the side. I'm like, oh.
That's
Camel's not bad.
Yeah, that's an interesting subject. Okay.
Yeah, so I break up with popcorn to get with caramel.
Okay.
Yes. So it's not cheating, but it's like you break up and then like...
You transferred to another train.
Yeah.
That's why it's called 환승 이별.
Yes.
You transferred to another train.
So it's like transferring.
Right. So you just transferred public transportation. That's why it's called 환승 이별. Now, there's another way to perceive this, and I think this is more common in, I think, more universally, like in the States especially. So if Steven and I were dating and we just broke up, I'm still lonely, but I'm still brokenhearted. I don't really want to date, but I do want to date. And then somebody comes up and I start dating them. But my sole purpose of dating them was not because I liked them. It was literally just to fill that void of the recent breakup. That could also be considered 환승 이별. And then tamso is just going MIA. Like you literally just don't break up with that person. So,
yes.
What are you going to be choosing? Oh, our precious Steven.
I think the worst. They're both bad. Obviously, you shouldn't do that.
Right.
But if I was a person that received this thing, I was in that spot, then I think going MIA would be worse.
Okay.
Just going missing.
Okay.
Yes.
Going worse.
Yes.
That is true. Yeah. I feel that not breaking up with somebody is pretty bad.
Yeah.
in general, especially if you're going to be choosing like the worst breakup, the worst way to break up with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel that how you do this with 환승 이별 could be the worst too. So
Right.
I feel that my example of 환승 이별, which is something that might be what you consider it, is not that bad.
Right.
But what Steven expressed as 환승 이별, where you're pretty much dating the person and then you see another eye candy in there and then you're like, ooh, that's pretty.
Be right back. Let me just break up.
Be right back. And then you break up with your significant other just so that you can go to that new eye candy. That's the worst.
Yeah.
That is the worst. I mean, come on. Why would you do that?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Like, okay, so, I mean, the MIA thing, I've had this happen to me before, and unfortunately, it was due to the immaturity of my partner.
Right.
And, I mean, did it work itself out? No. Do we still talk? No. Yeah, it was really a bad breakup. But I feel that going MIA, like most of the time, I'm the one that gets closure faster because I'm the one that, and in the end, is going to initiate like, we're over.
Right.
But for 환승 이별, I'm like, but what about me? Like, you didn't see it coming. Like, Steven, if you and I were dating and you did that to me, I wouldn't have seen that coming.
Right.
Especially because the way you stated this is that it's not like there was anything bad in the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like you guys are going through anything rocky or patchy.
Mm-hmm.
But you just kind of dumped me for another girl. Steven, how could you do that to me?
Oh, no.
So I feel that 환승 이별 or transition dating is kind of the worst.
Is the worst.
In the two. So if we were to choose the worst way to break up with somebody, I would have to say that 환승 이별 or transition dating is just like, because you just like transitioned into like, you just changed lines to different train line without doing anything. Okay, so
Yes.
please explain why you think going MAI is just better.
Yeah, so going worse.
Better, for you.
Right.
So you can get some votes today.
So if someone goes missing, like, I think if that was me, I would just be thinking for years, like, how is that person doing? Does she still like me? What happened? What did I do wrong?
Right.
And then I'll just be like thinking and thinking and thinking. And then I'll just be left there without an answer. But like for transition dating, at least I have an answer or a reason to get over that person.
Okay, so because they broke up with you.
Yes. So, yeah, I can just be like...
Same reasoning, different perspective.
Right.
Look at this. He's using my description today and flipping it on me with the same...
Stealing it.
Right. It's like reverse psychology here today. Look at Steven. After 5 weeks, he's like finally starting to take over the segment. Okay. So you feel that the closure would be the worst.
Yes.
Though I get closure, I got used. So, fam, what do you think? Like, are you going to use this? Like, are you going to be used and then you're going to be heartbroken, or are you going to just let that person go MIA? Okay, I need to let's work this out.
Yes.
Okay. So, you're saying, Steven,
Right.
if you and I were dating and I just went MIA, like up until yesterday, I was just like, oh, Techie, and like sending you text messages and like all that, and we went to bed, and then I just kind of like
disappeared.
Call my
Right.
number, I'm not answering. All of a sudden, my messenger disappeared. Like all of our cute photos disappeared. My SNS went private on you all of a sudden. That means I unfollowed you. That means you no longer are on my closest friend list on social media. You can no longer get the green views of stories. Or having closure and being able to, just find out later that they just went into dating somebody else directly, you feel that to make me speechless is very hard, but Steven is making me speechless today. Pidinim, I don't know how to fight this.
Don't. You just don't.
Steven's making too many good points today. Well, okay, let's try to do this. What if we switch? What if I was originally going to go with going MIA?
Right.
How would have you tried to play transition dating? Let's see if he can convince the listeners. Because if you have a weak argument, going MIA is going to win. So try to make the weakest argument for transition dating.
Weakest?
Try to make it so that you could win.
Okay.
Obviously. So even though you're taking over, you don't want to help me. Oh, no, you could help me if you want to. You try to make it the worst breakup ever. Try to make it the worst breakup ever.
Oh, I mean, this is hard.
I'm trying to do reverse psychology too.
I just silenced myself.
No, because you're making such a good point today that, that's why, transition dating. 한승 이별. I don't know. Going MIA, I would, I want to fight this. I don't know how to fight this. You know what? When you can't fight something, you're going to have to listen to a song break. So, Steven, we're going to go into a song break. Yes. So, Steven, our next song is Day 6's Congratulations. So, could you please read the story from the request that came in?
Yeah, so this is by Hannah.
Okay.
Since I've never dated before, I don't know much about how breakups feel like. However, I definitely know the perfect song for a breakup. So, my song request is Congratulations by Day 6.
Hannah, you just supported my choice today. You just supported my topic for today. The song in Congratulations is what happened. She did transition dating. She did 한승 이별.
Yes.
Right? Thank you, Hannah. Oh, you're helping me today. Oh, I should have gone into the song crest earlier. Okay, so for anybody who doesn't know the song lyrics behind Congratulations, the song itself is about, congratulations, you look happy. You told me we're going to be going on a quote unquote break. I literally took it as a break, but apparently for you it means to break up. It looks like you were really happy with your new guy, and so on and so forth. Thank you, Hannah. I feel like I was going to lose up until now, but I think I have some hope.
Oh, no. Why, Hannah?
Well, you chose the song, so you're helping me. It was all planned out from the start. Steven was trying to win me over with his cross accusations for today, but now he's giving me a perfect song request that actually can support me. Steven, look through some of our other requests, even though we don't play the song. Maybe if you can find something that can kind of help support your story. We'll figure that out during the song break. So let's take a listen to Hannah's request of Day 6 singing Congratulations. And we'll see you guys back after this with more of our tea time with Steven.
Arirang Radio.
It's time to spill the tea with Tea Time and Steven's last week in the studio. I know a lot of our listeners are like, why is Potato Boy leaving us? But Potato Boy was only set to fill in for 5 weeks, and this is the 5th week. That's it. Doesn't mean that we want to kick him out. Of course you want Steven in the studio. But, of course, goodbye always means that there's going to be a time for us to bring you back.
Yeah.
More on that later. So we have kind of been stuck on the topic for today. So the worst breakup is transition dating or 한승 이별 or going MIA. The division at the moment is I'm going with 한승 이별, transition dating, and we've got Steven, our precious Steven, going MIA. Because he feels that's the worst way to break up with somebody.
Yes.
But in between, there were so many requests that came in. Steven, I want you to just kind of go through and read all of the requests, even though we might not get a chance to play the songs today. So take it away.
Yeah, so this one's by Aaron N. My last ex was cheating on me. No. But refused to admit it. I had all the evidence I needed to provide. It was like a weekly charge to a hotel in the next city over. She actually tried to claim it was a hacker and gave me an overly detailed description of the teller and hacker.
What?
Wow.
Probably the person she was cheating with.
Yes. Well, in the end, I gave her an ultimatum. Me or whatever she thought she was getting away with. She decided to set me free, but spent the next year trying to win me back until I met my now wife, Jen. Congratulations, Jen. The situation was almost like the old Jackson 5 song, I Want You Back, which was remade. Did you know that?
I don't think you knew that.
I don't think I knew that.
I did. There's a little bit of an age gap here between me and Steven. So I did. I don't think Steven did. Okay.
I don't think I know the song. Yes. My song request for this breakup theme is I Want You Back by Twice.
Oh, that was actually a pretty nice song request. And I'm glad that you were able to find love after such a horrible breakup. Okay, what's our next story?
Yes. Well, this is a long one.
Okay.
Story time.
Story time. He's getting his paper ready.
Yes. Say G said, Tea time, I'd like to request Thank You by Johnny. When I heard about the topic for today, not gonna lie, I laughed pretty hard. Breakups are probably one of the most eventful moments in my life. I've had my fair share of severed relationship between friends, a lover, and even family.
Oh no.
And being the one to do. It is probably one of the most stressful things I've ever done. I'm talking hair loss kind of stress.
Oh, whoa, hair loss?
Ooh.
Wow.
But I'm not bald, thankfully, and I'm still okay, however. Nice.
I love how you can laugh that off. Oh my goodness.
And I'm someone who tries to make it easier for a friendship to develop over time. I've had my family members who try to put me down after my mum passed away. But now I'm almost graduated from university and proving them wrong.
Good.
Yes, but I'm actually thankful for all the people who came and threw my life upside down and inside out, because I learned many lessons. And I believe I became a better person and much more independent because of my past relationships.
Right.
Yes. It absolutely sucks to experience a breakup, especially with someone who you've adjusted your life to. Yeah. But a better person can be uncovered once you find and navigate your way through a life that doesn't revolve around relationships. So thank you to my past relationships. You've made me who I am today, and I'm proud of who I am.
You know what? I think we don't really talk about this too much, but I think Stacey made a great point.
Yes.
How we adjust our lives to that person.
Right.
Like if you're in a 3-month relationship, 6-month relationship, a long-term relationship, your world revolves around your relationship with that person.
I never thought about it like that.
Right. But you match your life to that person. So like if you met on Fridays to go on dates, every Friday is date night. You know, those kind of things. I never thought of it that way. Say that. Okay, now that makes that breakups even more sad.
And that's why breakups are so hard to get over.
Right. I think it's not because you just lose a person, but that there's literally a physical void within your schedule, within your time management, how you spend your time.
Right.
Oh my goodness. Well, yes. Thank you to all those breakups and everything, because Stacey is ruling this world.
Yes.
Yes, Queen. Okay. We do have a few more messages that did come in. So, Steven, could you read a few of those for us?
Yes. This is by Mama Wolf.
Okay.
Tea time with Steven. Can I request I use blooming, because I know that you, Steven, that you are my are you, and so do I. I love you, potato boy, Steve.
Aww.
Oh,
Definitely
you.
100% trying to appeal to Steven just to get their song request played. Hey, we love those kind of appeals. That's the kind of appeal we need. Okay. What else? I feel we have maybe one or two more.
Yes. I read that one. Jennifer Wood.
Okay.
My tea time with Steven. Request is Sexy, Free and Single by Super Junior.
Ooh.
Anytime you have a bad breakup and the first time you go out with friends, you are feeling sexy, free and single and ready to mingle.
You know what? That is true. That is true. With my last breakup, as soon as that breakup was over, I was like, come on, world. Bring it on. Let's see what you have for me. That was a really, you could probably tell I wanted to break up with that person.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's why I feel that the worst transition in the world is the worst breakup is transition dating.
Mm-hmm.
So don't forget to vote for me. But we do have a lot to do today. So I want to try to rush into something. So let's try to, I feel that we need to do it now. Let's do the countdown to find out who is going to be doing the penalty for today. So, Steven, let's do this countdown. Is it going to be your last week with us and a penalty as well? Or are you going to win this round and leave a winner?
Okay.
The countdown goes in 10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The numbers are
Oh no.
30%
No.
to 70%. Oh, that's a big pie. 30 to 70% of the votes. 70% of our staff decided that the worst type of breakup is Hudson EBR transition
Please.
dating. Yahoo! Steven, we are sending you off with how much we love you with a penalty.
Of course.
I think the happiest people are the people who are sitting outside. All right. So it's the last penalty from Steven for a while. Let's see what he chooses. Make your choice.
Please.
Okay. Apparently there's one in here that like my team really wants you to choose today.
They're just looking over like, please.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it.
Oh, yes. Oh,
What is it?
balance game.
Oh, he wanted to do a balance game.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I want to do that. Take 5 balance game cards and answer them in 10 seconds. Hammer if you can't answer. Wow, what are the chances?
So we have the deck of cards in the studio, and Steven came back touching. I was like, "What are these?" And I'm just like, "Balance game cards." He's like, "I want to do it." Okay, so that's what we're gonna be doing for today. Okay,
Yes.
okay. I have some questions for you.
All right.
Okay. If you could do this for free for the rest of your life, is use public transportation for the rest of your life for free, or only get one free drink a day for the rest of your life? 3, 2, 1.
One free drink.
Okay.
I was about to answer after the countdown.
Okay. If you had to get a outdoor confession, to get one in a group chat or in the middle of a busy street. 3, 2, 1.
Busy street?
Okay.
I don't think I'm thinking these through. I'm just like,
I don't think so either.
whatever.
If I was able to transfer into one of these, I would be either transferring into a dog or a cat. 3, 2,
Dog.
1.
You.
Okay. How many of these? 3? 4? Or I did 4 already. Okay. Ooh.
Oh no.
To have 10,000 worms that are only 10 centimeters big, or 1 meter long cockroach. 3.
1 meter long cockroach.
Man.
Yes.
Why? I wanted to hit him. No, I didn't get to hit him.
Wait, is it finished?
It's done.
Oh.
No. That's not how I expected this to go.
Yes. I'm so happy with the last punishment.
Okay. Congratulations, Steven.
Thank you.
Okay, Steven, we really have to slowly start saying goodbye, though.
Okay.
So let's read the last request because Luna's song was requested. So let's read that request, and we're going to hear your last words for
Yes.
today.
So this is by Brooke. Steven, I can't believe that after begging you to stay, you will break up with us. My request is Luna, beautiful breakup. P.S. But please stay.
Well, it's goodbye for now, not goodbye forever.
Yes.
So, Steven, you were able to be here for 5 weeks, and I know you've been on all the other programs here, but
Yes.
I mean, Kpoppin is different. So, what was it like for the past few weeks that you were on the show?
It does not feel like 5 weeks. It feels like ones that I can remember right now, it just feels like 3 weeks.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Time flies.
Time flies. Meaning you had that much fun.
Yes,
Okay.
I did.
Well, it is goodbye for now, not goodbye
Yes,
forever.
goodbye for now.
And it looks like that Steven and his group were going to be busy. I'm not able to enclose any specific details, but just look out for Luminous in the
Really?
near future.
We're going to be busy? What?
I don't know. Huh? I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see. So make sure.
Yes.
They recently posted a cover on their social media. So if you haven't gone see that yet, go check that out as well.
Yeah.
Steven, thank you so much for joining us for the past 5 weeks.
Thank you for having me for 5 weeks.
Yeah. Hopefully we
Yes.
can see you back in the studio ASAP.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
I'll
he'll
be back.
I'll be back. So as we sign off together, we've got Luna's track, which is Beautiful Breakup, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
See you soon. Bye-bye.